Bueno, vamos a ver.
I've got the plaza under control. That'll teach you!
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit, shall we? Let's make sure she stays dead this time, all right, dearie?
There you are. So, you survived? Did you come all this way just to try your luck? So you say. But you can't kill me in a way that hasn't been tried already.
I can't wait to prove you wrong.
Silence, child. The adults are talking. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. Do not patronize me. Steel yourself, Envoy.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
You will. Face me and die with honor. Or fall to your knees. How you died. The bird.
We are a challenge to her authority. She is afraid of what we mean.
Blasphemy. Sapadal is a clot in the heart of the world. Your god will meet their end just as soon as I'm through with you. Hear me, Envoy. I am her sword arm, and so long as
But she fails, and fails, and fails her god. How long until Wodica finds a new avatar?
you could never understand what it means to forge a light. You, who have always been, even now, You rely on others from death. I made myself, and I did. Finally! Give me the farewell.
There's no coming back this time.
You won't.
One.
Quizá puedo. Voy a hacer una cosa a ver si cuela. Voy a subirme un punto más de intelecto. Con... Obviamente colocándome... Vale, vamos a intentar
There
esto.
you are. I believe that I believed the dream of our future, and if that failed, yet here you stand before me, my enemy.
The worm of doubt gnaws at her soul. Where was Wodica when she needed?
A fate, for you. I don't. Your god of flame.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Come on, let's kill her off. One last time. Stay down. Faster, I say.
¿Puedo cambiarme el este o no? Ya se ha puesto el segundo. Por fin, coño.
Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together. Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts,
stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the living lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradise return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills. The refugees of Emerald Stair find a cold welcome in the city of Paradise. Animancy is frowned upon, but their knowledge of in time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Research yields new developments in the struggle against nature. Technology is shared. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain, Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves, when Kai leaves the living lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rawatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rawatai, as well as those he found in the living lands. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yatsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the tusks. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms.
Pues no sé. Yo lo he visto guay. la cantidad de gente que ha trabajado en este juego, macho.